If you want to take your YouTube videos to the next level, you're going to want to pay attention. When I first started creating YouTube videos, I decided to pick up a solid teleprompter that wouldn't break the bank. And after a ton of research, I landed on this, the Desview T3 teleprompter. Now, I've had this thing for about 3 years at this point, and I recently upgraded to the Elgato prompter, which is, to be clear, way more expensive and packed with all kinds of additional features. But does the Desview T3 still hold up? Well, yeah, absolutely. In fact, I still think it's the best option for new content creators, and I'm going to tell you why. Plus, I'm going to show you an app on my phone that pairs perfectly with it. It actually listens to your voice and scrolls your script automatically. Let me know in the comments if you're currently using a teleprompter or if you're thinking about getting one. Also, to be clear, Desview didn't send me this teleprompter or pay me to make this video. That said, I have linked the best deal I could find for it down in the description box, so if you're interested, definitely check it out. But for now, let's get into it. What's up, my dude? My name's Tony, and welcome back to the Spare Tech Room, where I try to help you make better tech choices. Now, the first thing you're probably thinking is, do I even need a teleprompter? And my answer is, in short, yeah, probably. But why? And there are really 4 reasons why a teleprompter might be good for you. First up, it will absolutely help you stay focused. Instead of having to constantly glance down at your notes or over onto your screen, you can maintain direct eye contact with your audience, which will make your videos feel more natural and really professional. Second, it's going to save you a lot of time. You're not going to have to do a bunch of retakes because you forgot your lines or stumbled over your words. A solid teleprompter is going to help you stay on track and help you get your videos done faster. Third, it's going to improve your delivery big time. Regardless of whether you're trying to explain something super complex or you're just trying to keep your video tight, a teleprompter ensures that you hit all your points without rambling or having a bunch of awkward pauses. And fourth, and probably the most important reason why a teleprompter might be good for you is, honestly, it boosts your confidence. When you're able to actually take the time to script out your thoughts and you know exactly what you're gonna say, it lets you focus on your performance instead of stressing over what comes next. You can get through your video knowing you said exactly what you wanted to say. Now here's the thing, I've had this teleprompter for 3 years now, so I can't give you a genuine unboxing experience, but I can tell you about everything that came with it and obviously what I think about it. And straight up, Desview did a really great job of including everything you need to get started without any extra hassle. So if you buy one of these yourself, of course you're getting the prompter, which is lightweight enough to mount easily to a camera, but definitely sturdy enough to not fall apart after years of use. You also get a bunch of lens ring adapters that let you attach the teleprompter to different camera lenses. There was a Bluetooth remote, which I'll be honest, I have no idea what I did with that thing. It worked great though, but if you use the app I'll tell you about later on, you actually won't even need the remote. Aside from that, you get a phone and tablet mount, so whether you're using a smartphone or a tablet to display your script, they got you covered. And they also throw in a cleaning cloth and a hood which blocks out any unwanted light to make sure that your script is clear and easy to read. Again, I have no idea what happened to mine and I actually haven't needed it at all, but it's still cool to have. Now, when it comes to actually using this thing day to day, it's so much easier than a lot of the other more complicated teleprompters I've messed around with. But before we get into all that, I just want to thank everyone that's subscribed to my little channel here. As of recording, we are at 1,575 subscribers, which absolutely blows my mind. I set a probably insane goal of hitting 5,000 subscribers by the end of this year, so if you want to help support some dude making videos in his spare bedroom, and if you like tech as much as I do, hit the subscribe button below the video. If you're not feeling it, that's cool. If you can at least hit the like button, that'll help push this out to more people. Either way, I appreciate it. All right, back to setting up the prompter. First, you're gonna wanna mount it to your camera's lens. So you just pick the right ring adapter for your lens, screw it on, and the teleprompter slides right onto it, locking into place. And again, it's super light, so as long as you have a decent tripod, you shouldn't have too hard of a time getting it to stay in place. From there, you just pop your phone or tablet into the front mount, load up your script, and you're ready to rock. The two-way glass on it is super nice and clear, so you can read your script while keeping eye contact with your audience. And of course, you can then connect your Bluetooth controller to your phone so you can scroll through your script as you go. Or if you want to get fancy and take this bad boy to the next level, you can download the Prompt Smart app. Now look, I don't remember how much this app costs because I bought it a million years ago, but if I can find the price, I'll throw it up on the screen here. But regardless of what it costs, it is absolutely worth it. Instead of having to scroll manually through your script or just hitting play on your prompter and trying to keep up or find the perfect scroll speed for the way you talk, the Prompt Smart app listens to your voice as you go and will automatically scroll for you. Now, this is something that the Elgato prompter recently got an upgrade to do, but again, that prompter is almost 3 times the price of the Desview. All right, we've invoked Elgato a few times already. If you're wondering if you should spend the extra money for the Elgato prompter instead, let's talk just a little about the differences. This isn't a full comparison video, but the most obvious difference is the built-in screen. With the Desview, you're gonna have to use your phone or your tablet to display your script, which works great. But with the Elgato, you're getting an integrated high-quality display that connects directly to your computer. That means no more fiddling around with your phone or worrying about notifications popping up mid-shoot. Also, that screen works as an additional screen with your computer, so you can just drag and drop your script over to it. Or even a really cool feature is that if you're on a video call or a live stream, you can put the person you're talking to or the chat on the Elgato prompter, so it looks like you're staring right at them. Just make sure to look away periodically so you don't creep them out. Too much eye contact can be a bad thing. Then of course there's the Elgato software, which can connect with the Stream Deck and other tools like OBS. That plus it's just built with a little more premium materials. But again, it's almost 3 times as expensive. So if you're just starting out, the Desview prompter is more than enough to get the job done. That said, as someone who's been using this thing for a few years now, I am so happy I upgraded to the Elgato prompter. All right, let's break down the major pros and cons of the Desview T3. Then I'll tell you who I think this thing is for. I've got 5 pros and maybe 2 cons. Pro number 1, this is one of the most affordable prompters you're gonna find on the market, period. And for its price, it punches way above its weight. Pro number 2, it's crazy easy to set up. And with all the adapters that they include, you can slap it on whatever lens you have. Pro number 3, it's very lightweight, so it won't weigh down your rig, but clearly sturdy enough to last several years. Pro number 4, you can use it with whatever phone or tablet you have. It doesn't matter if it's Android or iOS, it's all love. And pro number 5, if you download the Prompt Smart app and use it with this prompter, you are gonna be absolutely crushing your videos with the utmost of ease. Now, as I said, there are just a couple cons I have with the Desview T3, so here they are. Con number 1, there's no built-in screen, so you have to use your phone or tablet with the prompter. And that can be annoying if you only have the one device. Even if you have a second phone or a tablet that you specifically use with just the prompter, it's just more pieces to worry about. And con number 2, although it will last you a good while, it's clearly not made from the most robust premium materials. And that might get in the way if you intend on taking it around with you from place to place. It really is best if you just keep it locked off in a studio space and you don't throw it in your bag all the time and lug it around. Now that you know all that there is to know about the Desview T3, who do I think this prompter is for? Well, if you're just getting into content creation, whether it's YouTube videos or online courses or even virtual presentations, it is an absolute no-brainer. It's perfect for beginner creators or educators or small business owners and even vloggers who want to step up their video quality without spending a fortune. If you're working on a tight budget but you still want to get that pro touch to your videos, this gives you everything you need to create content that feels polished and engaging. And honestly, even if you're more experienced but you don't need all the extra bells and whistles of a high-end prompter, this will get the job done without overcomplicating your setup. Now, if you're doing a lot of live streaming or professional video production gigs or even remote work where you're on video calls all day long, you might want to consider something like the Elgato prompter. I'll link to that one too in the description box below if you want to check it out. But for most creators, the Desview T3 strikes the perfect balance between affordability and functionality. Look, if you're trying to take your videos to the next level, the Desview is an easy win. And if you're thinking about other ways that you can improve your videos, audio is just as, if not more important than video. I recently did a review of what might be the best budget mic for YouTube, podcasting, and streaming. It's the Fine K688. I'll link to that video right over here. You're definitely going to want to check that one out next. Otherwise, I'll see you next time in the Spare Tech Room. Be good.